Montoya with PubClub.com. So can you tell us about the plans for the new Sharkeez?
What used to be Harry's now is up in Manhattan, which is a couple blocks up. A gentleman bought it and he redid it, and he actually bought the building, so he's my new landlord. And just realized it kind of wasn't for him because he wants to concentrate on his main business, which is real estate. So we were able to obtain a brand new facility that he put a lot of money into, and it's beautiful, and it has 2 o'clock closing every single night of the week. And it has dancing, and it has live entertainment, and everything that we need to really create a vibe and a momentum up in North Manhattan. I think bring more. My goal is to bring North Manhattan back to where it was, 12 years ago.
What is it going to be like leaving that building?
I mean, I'm not really all that worried about it, because for me, I'm from the South Bay. This whole place is home to me, and I spend a lot of time at Harry's. Just not as much as I've spent in my own place, but I really have always loved that facility, even when it was Harry's. And I've never had a circular bar, and circular bars are great because the social interaction is really good. I might see you across the bar, and we start kind of looking at each other, and I come around and talk to you. So that's really the best bar for the type of business that we do, or a lot of the type of business that we do. And even like Sharkeez being self-serve, you can hit that bar from any direction and get another drink or order food, and it's a very easy and fun layout. So I'm really not sad about leaving, because we're still going to be in the area. It's not like we're saying, oh, hasta la vista. We're just moving to a better spot where we can do more business. It's key for our business, 30% of our business being sports. We have to have the right TVs in the right locations, the right system, and then we create Sharkeez around those TVs. So it's kind of like, I would say, a 30% TVs and 70% everything else.
Any future plans of expanding Sharkeez right now in process, or can you see that coming in the future?
Well, right now we're doing, right across the street here, we're doing a new concept, and it's called Palmilla. And it's going to be a real high-end Mexican food concept with the freshest seafood available, and prime steaks mixed in with really cool Sonora-style Mexican food. It's going to be a really neat mix. And the motif here is going to be completely different than Sharkeez. It's going to be kind of Mexican, but sort of sexy and high-end. And so that's going to be our second concept. It's a full-service concept. It's a complement in an area where we have a Sharkeez, and all of a sudden another location like this one pops up. I think this is probably one of the best locations, if not the best, in the South Bay. As far as expanding Sharkeez, my goal is to do 1 Sharkeez every year, and then eventually to do 1 Palmilla every year. So I think doing 2 stores a year is pretty aggressive. I don't think I'd want to expand more than that, maybe eventually someday. But our next area that we'd really love to go is in Pacific Beach on Garnett. We're looking at a couple locations there right now. We're trying to line things up a couple years in advance. So yeah, we definitely want to expand with the operation, but we also don't want to do it too fast to where we take our fingers off what we currently have. And the other thing that we want to do before we really start being aggressive is we're in the process of remodeling every store that we have and bringing it up to this level of Hermosa or even above that. So, and I think once we do that, then we're going to get more aggressive about really moving forward with other cities.
Did you ever envision Sharkeez would not only be here on Pier Avenue, but expand to this sort of empire, more or less, that you've got?
I always did, yeah. Because that's usually why things happen, because an entrepreneur sees it, how it's going to be. But yeah, no, I always wanted to, I never saw myself like in one spot for the rest of my life. No, I always wanted to take a company and grow it, or a restaurant company and grow it.